What is up, guys? Ignore the channel name. You are in the right place. My name is Jackal, and we are here for our watch party of episode 23 of One Piece. Which means, while I'm ranting here and talking, y'all better be pulling up the episode because if you don't watch it with me, there's not much reason to watch this. Um, as always, I apologize for the mess. We're in the middle of a move here, and we actually just signed our lease, which means um, before we even hit episode 30 of this show, I will be doing this in a new room and in a whole new building, like 30 minutes away from where I am now. Also, like 20 minutes farther away from where I work, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. Let's see, we're here for episode 23. What happened? What happened last episode? I have to remember. Oh yeah, last episode, that one pirate came up. What was his name? Don Krieg. He was coming up being a royal prick. So that was a thing. His lackey was actually even surprised that Sanji cooked for him, and he repaid him by like beating the shit out of him. But then Chef Zeff came along and actually kind of scared our boy there for a second. He was not ready for the smoke with Chef Zeff, which is makes me think that, like, I know they said it was like ran like a pirate ship. I can't remember if they said anything about his past, but if he's not a pirate, he sure as fuck acts like one. So I guess that wouldn't really be surprising in all things considering with this show. So oh yeah, and I guess you guys tell me. My hair is actually long enough that I have a ponytail because it's actually really fucking hot in here. I'm sweating. So ponytail or non-ponytail? You let me know. Get that out of here though. But yeah, no. Chef Zeph was also trying to convince Saji to just straight up leave. Um, I don't see it's showing that they don't get along with each other, but I've seen enough anime that, like, I know the trope, like they don't get along with each other, but they got that like father son kind of relationship. So it is what it is. But he's trying to convince Sanji to just up and leave. So yeah, and then Don Krieg shows up and he gets fed and turns into a giant prick. So I guess we're gonna see what happens with him, because what was it? He wanted, even though, like, he attacked Sanji, he basically demanded, like, I have 100 starving men, so I need them to be fed. And Chef Zeph had just cooked them up enough food and was like, here, take this whole sack of shit, get the fuck out of here. So it seems like both Zeph and Sanji have like that kind of, it doesn't matter what's going on. If if you're hungry, I feed you. I'm a cook. You're hungry, I feed. You eat. Easy. Boom. And I can see why, because obviously I know who Sanji is. I've seen him a part of all the fucking One Piece media for like goddamn 20 years at this point. And yeah, for like more than 20 years. Holy shit. But because I didn't know about the series when it started, but I definitely heard about it probably like early 2000s, like 2002, 2003. But gross. But it does make sense now why Luffy ended up choosing Sanji as his cook, because it was like, oh, he feeds someone even when it doesn't matter if they're a good guy, a bad guy, whatever. He'll feed them if they're hungry. And from what we see about Luffy, that seems like a kind of a character trait that he'll be drawn to. He seems like people who are very earnest and very like committed to their one thing. Like, Zoro's got his commitment to being, the world's greatest swordsman. And then, I'm sure Sanji's gonna have some dream. I don't know if he has a dream or not, like anything like that. But at very least, he's got like a goal and like a mode of being to where, if someone's hungry, I'll feed you, and it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. He'll literally get like clotheslined afterwards, or the fucking lariated, whatever the word is. I say lariat just because of Killer B and A from Naruto. Um, but yeah, I guess we're gonna see what the fuck goes on with that. So, episode 23, like I said, if you don't have the episode pulled up, there's gonna be no audio or video anywhere here on the screen. Unfortunately, I'm not playing with you know copyright and any of that bullshit. I'm not doing it. So. This is just so that way I can react to the full episode, so I can archive the reactions of a former hater. So, episode, ooh boy, as we go knocking other devices over. Episode 23. Ready? Three, two, one, go. I missed. Skada. Let me see the mustache. Where is it? Where's the mustache? Where is it? Bah, there it is. Yeah. I have seen later art of Roger, and he does not have that in some of his other. Like, it's still like the mustache still goes in two directions, but the mustache doesn't have the gap from what I've seen. I was a little mad about that. I feel less seen now. One Piece. There's no reason for me to headbang to this. Where's my son? There he is. I see him. I wonder what the English intro of this is. I doubt they did the fucking 4 kids fucking shit. Bong. Bro, they give Nami such a whack ass noise for hitting that dude in the head. Mm-hmm. Spin that baby. Red hair. We are on the cruise. All right. Let's get this started. We got to do the flashback. Yep, there he is. Duh, I'm hungry. Yeah, I do like how his lackey was pretty cool about everything, though. He was like, I can't believe he would even do this. Well, his surprise is more hilarious than anything. The fact that he's surprised Don Krieg would act like this when everybody's like clearly terrified of this guy. Sorry if I'm hitting the microphone too much. Meatball of doom. Oh yeah, and then he tanked that blast. Sponge. Ooh. Pulled out massive blick. Massive blick power. Oh yeah, and then he has like all this fucking armor. When I tell you to prepare food, when I say make me a sandwich, you make me a sandwich. I should tell either of my girls, bitch, go make me a sandwich. I actually made that joke the other day. Girlfriend number 2 like looked at me like, number 1 was almost like, oh well, you should tell me sooner. And I even looked at her and I was like, no. Protect Baratier, the great pirate Redfoot Zeff. Ooh, he was a pirate. Redfoot Zeff. Was that where Sanji got his art of kicking? I mean, it doesn't matter that old boy's got a peg leg. He very clearly will take that peg leg to someone's jaw piece. If they have the will to fight. Defeated warrior of the ground. Ooh, he calling you out. What could Krieg not handle it? Krieg couldn't handle it on the big boy ocean? Ooh. Well, now we're going to have a fight because this dude just got disrespected hard. You must be Redfoot Zeph. Kisama. Oh, it's classic. An incomparable pirate who is a cook and yet also a captain. Was he his captain? He was a captain and a cook? I like that. I like that. That's metal as fuck. You can only live as a cook? Master of kicks who never uses hands in battle? Oh, that definitely sounds like his boy. and even left footprints in steel. Oh, it was to his blood-soaked feet. Metal also. I've heard the rumor. How unlucky for you to have an accident at sea. In that incident, please say in that incident. Please do it. Unable to fight? Listen, I can cook without a leg as long as I have these hands. He's trying to tell you you washed. You a has been. You're the man who once entered the Grand Line and came back unhurt. There should be a logbook with the full year of your journey chronicled in it. You want why? Luffy's just happy as fuck that he's with the Grand Line. Why does he want the logbook though? Like why? It's true that I fell from the Grand Line. But all I gotta do is just bully around the weakest area of the world. Because that's the one thing that I've heard is like East Blue is supposed to be like the weak area. Even though like clearly what are going to be some of the strongest fucking pirates in the show are going to come from here. So, but like why? Why does he want the log? Bro, I've never heard of you. All the shit like I've heard of your Katakuris. I've heard even though I know he's not actually a pirate captain. Um but I've heard of fucking Crocodile. Luffy's just mad as fuck that he said he was going to be the king of the pirates. Zeff's not saying shit. He's like, okay. Man, I've heard of, Don Flamingo, the admirals and shit. Like, I've never heard of no Don Krieg. So, you're about to get punked. Bro, you're going to get. Yep. Luckily, that don't work on our boy here. Bum, 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 bada, 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 bum, bum. Zeff just staring. Zara ready to go? Look here, shaky leg. Do the stanky leg. Luffy is still just under the assumption that Sanji is his crew. Bro, Zeff is striking fear into this man's heart. But he's going to go feed his underlings instead. Those who don't want to die can bend in the restaurant and escape. All I'm after is the logbook. Okay, well. At least he's giving them a chance to run. And he's going to feed his boys. It's at very least excusable. I can. You're not the largest layer of douche on the ocean floor. Ocean floor. On the open sea. I'm dumb. No, these guys are just chilling around. What is with them? I know they're going to be of relevance at some point. Nami don't give a fuck. There's no money. They had to have the Naruto Sasuke moment. These fucking guys. He actually almost has the fucking. Whose wanted poster is that? Wasn't there one that she grabbed? I forget who was on it. No, Zeff, don't hold it against him. Why are you acting as if you're taking Sanji's side? Because boy was hungry. Zeff not having it. Have you felt what it's like to be on the brink of starvation? Oh. Do you know how scary it is? Do you know how hard it is? Starvation is fucked. So what's been up with Sanji? Sanji knows starvation. I mean, Patty was gonna fight. Oh, legs asleep, as always. Can you imagine if when we move, I have like a place I could sit and not on the floor? None of these people died after getting shot. Feeding somebody who's hungry is my morality. Flipped it and fucking. That was like some Dante shit. Fucking flip the table up, put his own leg down and sit on it. Some gangsta shit. Okay, we're gonna go back 10 seconds 2 times. Oop, hold on. 10 seconds 2 times. 10 seconds 2 times together. 3 times we're gonna do. Ready? Ready? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Because I was not paying attention. Right now, this it's showing the cigarette. I won't let you complain, even if I beat up. If someone's going to take over this restaurant, okay. He's saying he's going to kill whoever takes over the restaurant. Okay. He's kind of cool, isn't he? Usopp is not about it. Even if it's Krieg, he's a wreck with injuries. He's like, the Grand Line is fucked up, dog. I've seen things. I don't know if it was a dream. Damn. What is there? Just like a band of storms that just blocks the way out? God, I hate my nose being so stuffed up. Was wiped out by only one man. Oh. Oh. Is that the Hawkeye man we've been hearing about? Again, not as a spoiler, but I have watched CJ the Champ. So I do know about the Hawkeye man in Zoro's fight. And it was in like an area with a bunch of like fucked up boats. So, and there's one big fucked up ship right here. Yeah, that looks like the guy from the video. Damn. Undio. Yep, sharp hawk-like eyes. So where he at? Oh, Zoro knows him. Well, from what I've seen, Zoro's going to want and also receive all the smoke. Ooh, Zoro's kind of shaking. Hawkeye. He's the man I'm looking for. Ooh, is he going to do a Queena? Wasn't that her name? Queena? Wasn't that her name? That feels wrong. Luffy's fucking laughing. He's like, yee, I want it all. Guys like you die before me. Zoro understands everything that comes with wanting to be the strongest swordman. Ooh, Zeff likes hearing about all this. These guys are like, no, we're realists. We can't have dreams. We can't have aspirations. Jesus Christ. Well, these are a bunch of NPCs who are about to get fucked up. None of them want to go back out. They all pussy. Damn. Ooh. abandon this wrecked ship. Even if you take your opponent slightly, that's more than enough. And there he is. There's the man. Did he chase Don Krieg here? Jesus. Oh shit. Just like that. Just like that. God damn. Oh god. Oh, I thought it was gonna do the Titanic where he's gonna like fall down and. So wait, does Luffy even fight this Don Krieg guy? Or does he just get sunk like that? Is that why I've never heard of him? Because Mihawk just takes him the fuck out? Yeah, hopefully the what's the ship called? The Going Merry. Okay. Oh, she took all the shit and ran. Okay, well, she was hiding something. And obviously, I know she joins the crew, so I know we'll find out. You probably already know, all of you. I'll find out. There he is. The hawk-eyed man. I forget what his name is. Ooh, Shook. That son of a bitch, he followed us. Ooh, not ready. Look at that. He don't even care. I forget what that movie is. Where the famous scene where the woman has her legs crossed and that's how he was sitting. Hawkeye. All right, well, here we go. All right, well, I'm actually really excited for Thursday. I really want to see what ends up happening in the next episode because Krieg's ship is pretty much fucked. His crew's fucked. I don't know what fighting is going to go on. There might still be a fight, but I know Mihawk and Zoro were supposed to fight, and I'm really excited for that because obviously, you know, I've heard how toy animation can be with their copywriting. So I know CJ the Champ was only able to put like a sliver of that fight in there. So I'm ready to see how long it actually is. And I'm ready to see what's Nami doing because I need to know what's going on with her. She's been kind of wishy washy this whole time about the crew, and we need her to kind of shape up in like the kind of way that like her allegiance kind of like I know from what I've seen later on, it's not even a question. So it's like, all right, how do we get there? I know we'll get there somehow. And Usopp, I mean, whatever. But also with Zeff talking about Sanji being somebody who understands starvation, that makes me wonder if we're gonna get a little bit more into their backstory. Well, his backstory. Well, actually, it does seem like the two of their backstories are kind of like intertwined a little bit. So I guess we'll just keep finding out more as we go on. So yeah, that was episode 23. I'll be back on Thursday for episode. Yeah, it was 23. I'll be back for episode 24 in a couple days. So till then, y'all. Peace.